In the middle. Hi, Christian.
Hello.
Yeah, I told the stream we'd be like 20 or 30 minutes, and now here, a full hour later,
Yep.
we are choking on our beers.
Yep.
And playing some Netrunner.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. Gotcha.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't even actually want to cheers?
Fine. Okay.
All right, deal.
There.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a while since I played Netrunner, so
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll win. Everything. You know, I'm gonna have beginner's luck has reset. I'm a beginner again.
Yeah. That's how beginner's luck works. Yeah, we have never played Netrunner on stream before, so and this I think I said your name to you, but this is my friend Christian. He's been on King's Dilemma and some other videos on Optimal Play before.
Yeah, Doom. We did Doom.
That hasn't been published yet because I'm a slacker during the pandemic.
Never mind. We've never played Doom.
That is on my to-do list to edit too. Now that I am trying to edit again rather than just play video games all the time.
Sup, Mr. Trench?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you probably met Mr. Trench's Casey?
Oh, yeah.
Case who visited like 4th of July 2019, something like that.
My sense of time is obliterated. I mean, so this stream. This is my first time at someone else's house since the start of the pandemic.
Right.
I've not been to another person's house. I'm very excited.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
I am going to hit buttons and
Yep.
test how
Do them
this, like,
buttons.
okay, so like this is what it looks like.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It's
A little glary.
Oh, I turned these lights up. Steven, would you mind hitting the overhead lights, those light switches? That helps with the glare, I think. I don't actually.
Steven's our intern.
Yes.
Unpaid.
Thank you. That is quite a bit better. Okay. It's never going to be a flawless, clear read on the table.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
sure,
know,
'cause it
people
is-
who are trying to figure out what's going on at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, so I've got. Here, let me move this stream deck closer.
Yeah.
Here we go. Because now here's us with the
Oh.
game picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
Here's the game with us picture-in-picture.
I'm loving it.
Here's a screen for if we go get beers.
Mm-hmm.
That is Scott of the Mythos Busters podcast. Friend of the show.
Sure. End of the stream.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, now it's kind of dark.
That's fine. It's moody.
Yeah. There we go. What if I? Nah, that's fine.
Nah,
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
They're looking at the cards.
Right.
They listen to our voices.
Right.
You know, this is more of a podcast vibe right now.
So we became friends playing Netrunner.
That's weird and true.
Same with me and Steven, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew either of you until
I believe we met at Heidi Ho, which I think is it gone?
Yeah, that comic book store. Yeah, it's dead.
It's an art gallery now. I went to an art show there.
That's a
Yeah,
bummer.
that's right.
There's enough of those. I need more game stores.
Actually, they may have a new location, but they didn't love Netrunner
No.
players anyway, because we didn't spend very much money.
Yep. So what's the point?
Right. Well, they'd get 2 copies of each Mythos pack, so 2 people could buy it there, and then there was nothing else to spend money on.
Yeah. Yeah, we met playing Netrunner, and now we just hang out all the time.
Yeah.
Well, we did.
We did until a year and a half ago.
Until a year and a half ago.
Yeah. But yeah, it's playing Netrunner is like responsible for a pretty decent chunk of my social circle, such as my gaming social circle.
Say what you will about Netrunner, but the community, very good.
It is.
Like, people are nice, and people want to hang out and play more Netrunner.
Right.
That's not something you can say about every game.
This is true. Yeah. And then this is well, and then Netrunner died. Did you know Netrunner's dead?
What? What are we doing here?
Yeah, no, Netrunner died, but it's Netrunner's dead, long live Netrunner, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
The NISEI organization keeps making more of it, and it's astonishingly high quality.
It's shocking
and well done.
Yeah, I'm super into the art. I'm super into all the design decisions they've been making and the stuff that they've taken out. I don't miss. Like,
Right.
When I saw that traces were gone, I was not like, I wish I could do that. I was like, thank God I never have to do that.
I played
again.
a couple games with these cards and not missed them. Yeah, and so some of our friends who are over at the house right now, but not pictured on this stream at the moment, have ordered the cards printed, and
including me. I've
ordered
ordered
them.
them.
Yeah, okay.
They're not
I
here
haven't.
yet, so we're borrowing other people's cards.
We're freeloading.
We're freeloading.
But we're playing the system gateway kind of the like tier 2 starter decks.
Yeah,
The,
this is not like the intro beginner deck, but it's like one notch above that.
It is using the IDs that have no ability.
Yeah, blank ID, small deck, although we're playing with slightly bigger decks.
Yeah, we're playing with the like shuffle in these dozen cards if you wanna, if you wanna play Netrunner. So
I'll be honest, I've glanced through the deck. I have not paid a lot of attention to it, so we'll see
Okay,
what I can
okay.
figure out what my goals are, just from an intuitive understanding of playing too much Netrunner for too many years.
I played a casual online tournament with a podcast community so I've played a few games with these decks.
Great. So if I beat you, I will get to feel really cool, and if I lose, I've got a good excuse.
Right. Yeah. It's good that I'm the Corp then, because like if I'm familiar with the Corp deck, that is more of an if our roles were reversed, it would be more of an advantage to me as the runner than it will be to me as the Corp.
I do not need to read you quite as much as you need to read me.
Right.
At least out of the gate. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, so blank IDs, so I don't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And then 5 cards in our opening hand. All right, should we play some Netrunner?
I guess let's play some Netrunner.
Oh god, okay, I need to. So let's how does this play on camera? I'm trying to like kind of have like my HQ.
Yeah. Here's my clicks up here.
R&D might be a little bit kind of okay, there we go. Archives there, and then I'll do remote servers over here. Yeah, that'll work. And here, want to turn? We'll make it look more. Even though we're sitting on two.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
2 corners of a table, we'll make it look like we're facing each other.
I think
I'm facing you. Yeah, more or less.
Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Can't. Come on. Focus, camera. Focus. There we go.
Hey.
That's better.
Figured it out.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I like mostly remember how to play Netrunner.
Same.
It is an all or nothing mulligan, right?
Yes.
Okay, then all. Screw that hand. Alright, I think I shuffle it back in and redraw.
I'm keeping mine. I like it. I think
Wow. Okay.
I've barely seen this deck before. I only recognize some of the cards. It's fine.
You've got a Fracture and a Killer and
I see one card that I recognize and I'm like, yeah, that one's good. I'll keep it.
Oh, you recognize some of the cards. Okay.
It has been, I think it was, so Netrunner's been dead for 3 years.
Sure, gamble and hedge.
I was gonna say, I think I know what card you're talking about because I think there's only one.
There's only one holdover.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, I think it's been 3 years now. I think because I believe I had 1 kid but not 2. Last time I played Netrunner. So like that's a narrow window of time for me.
Is that how you, especially with COVID ruining everything?
Yes, I have no idea how time works.
Your sense of time is entirely based on how many kids you had.
And whether they were yelling at me yet. Today, the 3-year-old told me, "Dad, don't get riled up." He told me that out of nowhere. I wasn't riled up, but then I got riled up when he said it.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think is happening here?
It's very presumptuous. Yeah. Oh, this is a better hand. Okay.
Cool.
Kind of better.
I assume you've got 4 agendas, just the right number, just what you were looking for.
Yeah. So, chat says, "Kid sounds like a know-it-all."
That's also true.
Yeah. So for the starter Corp deck, since your ID is blank, do you just have neutral agendas or does a sampler? So yeah, I believe for the Corp deck, the agendas are all neutral. And then the deck is made up of neutral cards and cards from all the Corp factions.
That is correct.
It's not so many that it's like ridiculous, but it does not. It's probably breaking like typical influence amounts.
There's infinite influence for the starter decks.
Right.
So but there's no rules.
In theory, you're only using the starter IDs if you're not building your own deck. If you're
Correct.
playing with those, so they're like balanced against each other.
In theory.
If we were to be like, yes, let's go build standard decks using these IDs.
I'm not sure that would be a great
influence. It probably wouldn't go well. But okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Corp goes first, right?
Yeah.
Then I think I'll start by drawing a card because the rules of the game say I have to.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put some. Yeah.
Want to get your clicks out?
Swanky. I guess I don't usually track clicks. As
I don't
Corp.
usually.
I do it as a
but
runner.
I feel like for the viewers, they want to know how many.
Okay. That's
clicks
except I have them out in where the camera can't see them. There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
Because as the runner, a click can take 5 minutes. So
that's true.
For me, I track my clicks as a runner and not as regularly as the Corp because the Corp turns tend to be, unless you're thinking about your turn, they tend to be bam, bam,
Usually
bam, done.
you know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing, and it is. So I've got 5 credits here. There we go. 5 credits using... these team covenant tokens? I don't know. I have these acrylic tokens that belong to our friend Rick. I'm going to use 5 of them to play Hedge Fund, which leaves me with 9 of them. I'm going to use 5 of those to play Hedge Fund, leaving me with a total of 13. And then I'm going to use 10 of those
Sure.
to play Government Subsidy, an operation that says costs 10, gain 15.
That's a lot of money. I don't like it.
That leaves me having done nothing except for raising my credits from 5 to 18. I'm okay with that. Your turn.
Okay. First click, Sure Gamble.
Nice. Yep.
As predicted, so I gain 4 credits for Sure Gamble. I cost 5, gain 9, nets out to 4. Then for my second click, I'm just gonna run R&D. I'm just gonna see what I see on top of R&D.
I can't imagine it's interesting.
Let's find out.
Yeah. Ooh, the zoom on this camera doesn't like when my hands go
yeah,
up there.
you
This
know,
is a problem.
So I am stealing an agenda. I'm stealing.
That's the wrong thing. Okay.
There we
that's what I
go.
was going for.
I'm stealing.
Oh.
Send a message. A
shit.
5-3. However, when it's scored or stolen, you may res 1 installed piece of ice, ignoring all costs.
Which, come on, camera. Why aren't you focusing? Jeez, jeez. All right, there we go.
I'll keep
there
my
we
hands
go.
down here.
Now the camera can show that I have no
I have
ice.
no ice whatsoever. So I'm just gonna take that. That's mine. I have 3 points.
You've sent a message.
Yeah, that's my second click.
We are playing 7, right? I think.
Yes.
I think when you play to like 6 if you use the 30 card decks, but since we're using
7,
the upgraded
yeah,
decks, it's
exactly.
7.
So
yeah,
I'm
okay.
doing pretty good. And then I mean, I feel like that was pretty good. I'm gonna just check R&D again for my third click. I'm gonna run R&D and see what's there. Why
All
not?
right.
Who
All right,
can stop me?
great.
No, okay, that's fine.
You want to tell me what it is? at
No,
least?
I don't. For my fourth click, my fourth click, I'm just gonna play Creative Commission. 1 credit. Gain 5 credits. If you have any clicks remaining, lose your clicks. I have no clicks remaining. So functionally, that's just gain 4 credits.
I like that twist on the was it terminal?
Terminals, yeah.
Terminal was you must be played as last click.
This is a better design.
This is technically optional, but you should play it as your last click.
It's just better design. Great. That's my turn. I hope I don't get punished for that.
Infinite Jester says in the chat from the other room, where he's also playing Netrunner and might appear on the stream for the next game. We'll see. Says, how's it going? I just got flatlined by Rick's Punitive. So
I just top decked a 5-3, so I'm feeling pretty great.
it's not going great for me. It's Rick is having
So
a better game than me.
do you know about ice? Do I need to explain ice to you? Because I'm noticing there's no ice on the table right now, and that might cause you some trouble.
There's also no ice in my hand. I'm hoping that there's some ice in my deck, and I'm going to now draw it.
Let's find out.
As my mandatory draw. I did not.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I know what you drew.
Well, then my first click had better be to draw.
That would have been smart if Rick gave you a deck with no ice in it.
I love it. Thanks, Rick.
That'd be pretty funny. No, I looked through this before shuffling enough to know that
There
there
was
is
some
ice.
ice,
There's a non-zero amount of ice. But the amount of ice in my hand is still 0, so I will draw a second click. Okay. I'm going to...
Three cards in hand.
I played Netrunner regularly for a few years, and the timing still sometimes get me about how the timing of an upgrade is affected by there not being ice in front of it.
You have a window to res upgrades as I approach the server, even if there's no ice.
And then if there is as you approach the server effect, will it be live and trigger?
I think so. We will play it that way. I'm sure the chat will tell us if we're wrong. We've got a few Netrunner people,
Yeah.
working. So I believe as the runner approaches, still fires if you res during the approach. I believe.
Well, if you believe,
I'm willing to play it that way. I mean, I'm sitting pretty over here with my 5-3, so I'm willing to give you kind of.
Well then,
I wonder what that is.
I've installed a card into a remote server.
Sure.
That would be it for my turn.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
First click. Draw a card. I'm feeling nervous.
You've got a cup holder to your right if you want to pull it
Oh.
out from it, so you don't have to put your beer on the floor. By the way.
I would prefer not put it on the floor next to all these dogs. Great. So second click.
They do love beer too.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Draw a card. I mean, why not? Third click. I'm gonna play Jailbreak. Run HQ or R&D. If successful, draw a card, and when you breach the attacked server, access 1 additional card. I'm gonna run R&D. So that's my third click, 0 credits. Successful, so I get to draw a card.
Yep.
Access 1. Access 2.
Is it that card that says if access from R&D flatline the runner? Have you been looking out for that?
Unfortunately, no. I'm not flatlined at all.
Damn.
I am going to pay 2 credits to trash this accessed advertisement.
I'm glad Case likes my 0 ice strategy.
You know, it's a strategy. It's a technique.
And I need to set up our in-person streams so that the toasts appear on the screen. They don't, but Ysengrin SC? Why?
Ysengrin?
I'm never going to pronounce your name, but thank you for following.
Yeah,
Welcome.
And then for my last click, I am going to...
Oh, I was distracted by chat while you trashed my Nico campaign.
Yes, I did. Sorry. That's what you get for
And
listening to
I
chat.
needed more credits, so...
Hand size is
That
5
hurts.
off the bat, right?
It
God,
is.
Yeah, okay.
It is. Yeah.
Great. So last click, I am going to install... Actually, no. Last
No?
click, I lied. Last click, I am going to... God, so many decisions. I misplayed that slightly, but that's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never played Netrunner before.
Never.
I'm going to install Docklands Pass for 2. So first
Ooh.
time each turn, I breach HQ, access 1 additional card. Breach is one of the new keywords they've added.
That's true.
Yeah, breach is successful run
I don't know,
accessing cards.
Keyword? It's more just like
Verb.
lingo
Yeah,
or
I guess.
something.
Well,
yeah.
no, I mean,
'Cause-
there's a distinction now between a successful run and breaching, I believe is the idea. Breaching being accessing cards while
Oh,
It's
successful
success-
run you could choose not to access.
or there are
Yeah.
effects that will keep you from accessing, right? So
Oh,
breach is
sure.
now specifically if you touch a
Oh,
card.
interesting.
I think that's
Yeah.
how it works. I just like briefly skimmed the NISEI descriptions of all the shit they were doing.
Right.
So anyway, that's my turn. You're up.
You didn't run on my server.
I did not.
Hmm.
I would love it if you just bluff the hell out of that not being an actual upgrade, and it's just you advance 3 times and get 2 points. That would be pretty fun.
It would be. Wish I had done that. Although I don't believe there are any 3-for-2 agendas in this text.
okay. I have no idea.
There are 3-for-1s.
Okay.
Yeah, I think under within the system gateway and reboot sets, each corp has a 3-for-2 that is limit 1 per deck.
Oh,
So it is
They
not.
solved that
it is
problem.
not the 3-for-2 fest that it used to be.
good.
Yeah,
that was a bad design decision.
That
right out of the box.
Yeah, I always thought that was a problem with Netrunner was that.
They printed those in the first set, and it turns out that those are really, 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 really good.
And like yes, HB can do extra action stuff or extra click stuff to like get them, but kind of the fun of Netrunner has always come from they advanced that thing. Like what is it?
Could it be good? Should I touch it or
and
not?
if you're always completing your agendas in one turn, it
It's
loses
not
that
actually
back
good.
and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
completely agree.
So I think that was a great decision. That's one of the reasons that I don't particularly want to play much like standard Netrunner,
I'm
which
right
still
there
uses
with
the
you.
FFG stuff.
I'm very excited for a clean
Yeah.
start. I'm
Yeah.
excited because I know my wife has been talking about Netrunner and not wanting to memorize cards. So I'm kind of going to go all in on NISEI now. I can feel it coming.
I think this is selling me on it,
Yeah.
especially seeing these because you're basically like clicking the button to send the files to like a card printer, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not an officially made product. They look great.
They look
I'm
awesome.
looking at these cards. They look like real cards. They look
they
fantastic.
look good enough
Yeah.
that I have to think about what the old art looked like,
Yeah.
which is a very good sign.
All right.
Can I steal a popcorn?
Yeah, help yourself.
But make sure you eat it real loud.
Okay.
Like super
Oh,
loud.
Just FYI, that has been there since Halloween.
Don't tell.
So I don't know how
It's
quickly they get
popcorn.
stale.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll
Yeah.
find out. Anyway, you got any ice?
I'm going to take a mandatory draw, and then I'm gonna play some ice.
Yeah. Woof.
Yeah, I know, right? I should probably put it in front of R&D though.
No, I disagree. But now you have a reason to put it in front of HQ with my Docklands pass. So you've got.
I'm not afraid of your Docklands pass.
You should be.
Should I? All right, fine. Fine. You want me to play some 3-for-2 agendas? Here we go. I'm going to install ice on a new remote server.
Fewer 3-2s. Stop it. Okay, new remote server. Love it.
Yeah, there's ice here from a new remote server. Wow, Rick had to use sleeves that blend in with the table. This is good.
Nah, that's fine. Stealth ice.
Yours, well, not the. Oh, yours
No,
are like
mine
the.
have
yeah.
my least favorite art, which is the guy hacking while taking a shit. He's on the toilet. It's like canonical.
Wow, really committed to that trap. Yeah, yeah, that's a trap. You shouldn't run it. second click, I am going to put this card in that remote server, and third click, I'm going to put this card
Now it's getting
in that
fun.
remote server.
Okay.
Leaving me with 3 cards in hand, and it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. We're going to do what I should have done last turn. I just got so excited. I'm going to play Conduit for 4 credits. Whenever a successful run on R&D ends, place a virus counter on it, and click to run R&D if successful access X additional cards. When you breach R&D, X is equal to the number of hosted virus counters. I believe the way this is written is the first time I use it, I will put a counter on it and access 1 additional card. Does that sound right to you?
Ooh, whenever a successful run... Well, only if you have used its click action for the run.
Yes, you're right.
That is, I think, that there's...
The big trade-off, because this is replacing medium.
Yeah, that's kind of a big fix, is that you can't combine this with run events and all these other
Okay.
things. You have to use its run action.
Fine by me. So, second click, I'm going to run R&D using Conduit. So I will put a virus counter onto it, and I get to access 1 extra card.
Assuming you're successful.
I don't know why I wouldn't be.
Fine.
1. This is an agenda.
Oh, come on.
And then I get 1 more.
Nothing happens when you steal that?
Nothing happens when I steal it.
Okay.
That is the orbital superiority, which would murder me if you scored it. That is not an agenda.
That's good.
fine. So that's my second click. I'm a little nervous about I don't know what sort of punishment you have in the deck, so that's fine.
Nothing.
Nothing, sure. I don't believe you. Next click, I'm going to... Third click. Man, I just don't have much money. I need money.
How much do you have?
I only have
5
5 right now.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
spent a lot of money on some... you know what? Next click, just to see what happens, I'm going to run HQ.
It's fine, especially because the top card was the agenda. Chat clarifies that this says when the successful run ends, you get the counter, so it doesn't help that current run.
Well,
that's a
okay.
great point.
Thank
It did
you.
not end up mattering. The one thing is you've seen the top card in my deck. And it's
Yeah,
like,
now I know what it is.
yeah, not the end of the world.
That's
Well,
fine.
I guess it's kind of the end of the world if it's like ice.
I'm not I'm not gonna wind it back. You just get to
Wow. Wow.
I'm not even offering. My third click is I'm running HQ and I'm using Docklands Pass. First time I breach HQ, access 1 additional card, so I get 2 cards.
All right. Out of 3. Wait, I was trying to hold them on camera. There we go.
Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't get anything but some information.
It's still something. Okay.
All right.
And then last click, fourth click, I'm going to play VRcation, which I love.
That is a great name for a card.
That's a great
yes.
name for a card. Draw 4 cards. If you have any clicks remaining, lose them. I do not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, getting me up to 6. So I will have to get
discard.
rid of 1 card. That's fine.
I did net damage.
I'm gonna get rid of this spare conduit, which I don't think I need more of.
No, I guess not.
Okay, that's my turn.
So I may not have ice, but you don't have icebreakers.
That's true.
So if I just had ice, I'd be in better shape.
And yeah, and if I had icebreakers, it wouldn't matter. Really, I'm more worried about my economy at the moment.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
But that's right, Date. Yeah.
First click I'll draw. Now we're talking. Okay. Second click install ice.
Oh, on R&D? Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of it's hard to see with the picture-in-picture. You know,
That's fine.
it's fine. There's an ice in front
Here,
of R&D.
scooch him back towards you. You got a little room there.
That's true.
Yeah, see?
That kind of works.
It's not like you're gonna put another ice in front of R&D.
I would never.
Are you
No.
made of ice?
No, I'm definitely not going to do that right now. Actually, I'm not going to do that right now. I do have another ice though, but it's going in front of HQ.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is how Netrunner looks.
This is how Netrunner
3
looks
pieces of ice.
when you're playing with ice.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
I mean, it's a personal preference. That was my turn, right? Because I drew a card and played 2 ice. Yeah, you're up.
Okay, I'm up.
I think the Westminster Dog Show starts in a few minutes.
Oh.
Let's stream that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I knew that we were basically competing with like a lot of E3 stuff, but I didn't consider we were competing with a dog show. No one's gonna watch us.
So first click is I'm gonna put on an icebreaker.
Isn't that at the holidays?
3. Usually.
Does
It's today?
It's-
Yeah, I think normally it's Thanksgiving or something, but
Oh, maybe they rescheduled it because of the.
No, it happened at Thanksgiving. I remember watching it.
maybe
Are you sure Are you lying?
Well, could there be more than one dog
There
show?
are several dog shows. My first click is I installed some ice. My second click is I'm drawing.
There was a dog show in San Francisco I used to attend when I lived in Northern California. I loved it. It was it's something that I really miss.
My third click is I'm drawing. And my last click is I'm just going to click for a credit.
Live updates.
Westminster
New York
Dog
Times
Show
did.
live blog on the New York Times. Okay, well let me know if there's any corgi related updates. That's all I care about.
And I had to discard down, so I got rid of my spare cleaver, which I don't think I want.
Spare cleaver. Oh, good play. Are you
got
two
ice.
colluding? You distracted me with dog show stuff. Oh, cleaver breaks barrier subroutines.
Yes,
okay,
so-
at great expense if it's a high strength. All right.
Super expensive. I
Yeah.
have no money. I need money.
Okay. Yeah, Case asked the one at the Cow Palace. Yes, I am talking about the one at the Cow Palace. you could like sit in the audience and watch the like judging, but that actually wasn't the good part. It was all the dogs that weren't actively on the show floor were in like aisles on aisles and aisles and aisles of dogs organized by breeds, and you could just mingle and meet the breeders.
You get to mingle with the dogs?
Meet the owners, meet the breeders, pet the dogs.
That's too much.
It's a great if you ever think you want like a purebred dog but want to get to know the different breeds and how they behave and stuff, go to a dog show.
Did you hang out with corgis a lot before
I
you had
did.
corgis? Yeah.
I did.
And you were like,
I've had corgis already by then.
Oh.
I had corgis as a kid.
oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know this was like a long running habit.
Yeah, my aunt and uncle had a corgi that they went to Japan for 2 years and left the corgi with my family. Like, so we had that corgi for a limited time.
Sure.
I fell in love with it, and by the time it was time to give that corgi back, we had a corgi of our own.
Ah, yeah, sure.
And then we were like, well, but we got used to having two
We
corgis.
like-
so
we
got
really like
another
two
one.
of these
And then
things.
for pretty much had two corgis for the rest of my like middle school and high school years.
Yeah.
Now
makes
my
sense.
parents have two golden retrievers. At some point they
They
pivoted.
gave up. They were like, they're too
Yeah.
small.
Now I just have corgis.
Yeah, you've made up for it.
I have corgis.
Anyway, you're up.
Literally licking my feet right
Yeah,
now.
it's so gross. They licked my knee. That's why I was really distracted at the beginning of the stream, as one just started licking my knee, and that was hard for me.
Slightly distracting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to advance a thing as my first click, and then I'll advance it as my second click,
Uh-huh.
and I'll advance it as my third click,
Uh-huh.
and then I will score this 3-for-1 agenda. Superconducting hub. When you score this agenda, you may draw 2 cards, and you get +2 maximum hand size.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Interesting.
put this over here. Here's my scored agenda.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm on the board, baby.
They rebalanced the agenda effects very nicely.
Yes.
They say. I feel like the 3-1s have really cool effects that are just always good, and the 5-3s generally have some sort of punisher, and that's something that they didn't figure out in not original Netrunner, in second generation Netrunner for years. Is that the
Right.
5-3s had to punish the runner for scoring.
Yeah,
They just had
right,
to.
right.
Man,
Okay, that was my turn.
I'm
You're
not
up.
ready. Man, I don't want any of these fucking cards.
You don't have to play any of them.
I know I don't, but I will. Click 1, draw. Click 2, install Smartware Distributor. Place 3 credits, and then click 3, click it to place credits on it.
Okay.
And we'll start trickling some money out to me slowly. And then click...
That's click, put 3 resources on it, and take one at the beginning of your turn?
Yes. It's free to take it, click to put credits on.
Okay. Right, okay.
And then last, I'm just going to take another credit. Give up. I'm feeling like in a pretty good spot. I don't need to stress out. I don't need to push things too far.
No stress from you?
Not yet.
Well, mandatory draw. Oh, it's a good card. What do I have over here? It's fine.
Good enough.
Yeah. Not good enough. I'm going to... Hand is full. I'll play something. I'm going to draw first click. Oh, this is... Okay. A line is forming here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's second click play this upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you don't know it's an upgrade. This card.
I just have to trust you.
Here's the
That
thing.
one is built
Here's the
on
thing.
trust.
And then I'm also gonna play this card.
Okay.
So you can
I don't know
probably,
which is which. Yeah, that's fine.
You can probably deduce that
At least one of them's an upgrade.
At least 2 of them are upgrades,
That's
right?
fair.
Yeah.
Legally, or you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. If you're
Yeah, I
breaking
might be
the rules.
cheating. Yes. Live on the internet.
Yep.
Brandon
For
cheats at
everybody to
Netrunner.
watch.
Yeah. Okay, 6 cards in hand is fine because I scored that superconducting hub. So your turn.
Okay. I guess. Man, oh man. Oh, take 1 credit off of Smartware Distributor. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Click 1. I will draw. Click 2. I will install Telework Contract because I really just need money. So I put 9 credits on that when I install it, and then once per turn, I may take for a click 3 credits off of it, which I like. So
Oh, you like that?
yes, I need money so badly. Click 2. Click 1 was draw. Click 2 is install. Click 3 is take 3 credits off of that, just right away.
Sure.
And click 4.
Run last click?
No. Never. I've got 5 points. I'm perfectly content to just slow play this a little bit. Last
Damn.
click. I'm just gonna click for 1 more credit. You're up.
Okay. Mandatory draw. Oh, it's a thing.
You have so much money. Ugh.
I have some money.
Where's my money? It's all in resources.
What's in this
It's a
server?
long-term investment. You know, you gotta spend money to make money.
Yeah, speaking of spending money, I'm going to need some change for that 5 token I had out there.
Poor baby.
I know, right? And then, first click, I'll advance this card. I'll do that also for second click. And then again for the third click and score another superconducting hub.
What an incredibly huge hand size you have.
I know, right? So I'm going to draw 2 cards, and then I have 9 cards in hand, which is my hand size limit. So
Yeah.
your turn.
I get a free credit off Smartware at the start of my turn. First click is I'm going to take 3 credits off of Telework Contract. So I got to make some change. Hang on. So
Are you going to install Seleno fragments now?
2, 3. There we go.
I forget what those do.
Intellect and will boost.
For someone who does
A lot of
Arkham like card reviews, I'm pretty bad at keeping all the card names straight.
Yeah.
There was a time when because we were doing that, I was like making a point of like sometimes just browsing ArkhamDB and just like refreshing my memory on cards. But at some point I said fuck it and stopped doing that. And it's fine on the video to be like, oh, you know, the one that does the thing.
The one that does the thing. Everybody knows
now
what we're talking
the
about.
fragments are the one that reward you for the 5, 10, 15 hand size, and that's why you brought it up.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
love
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So
Also,
that-
I like to like voice of God out of camera. Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Yeah.
So that was my first click. My second click is I'm going to draw.
Okay.
Man. Do I want to be bold? What do you think?
I would rather you be bold. Yeah.
Terrible. I got so many of these things I don't want.
If you get into my hand, you can see 2 of these 9 cards.
That's true.
Two
It's a lot of
snares?
cards.
There's 2 snares.
You know
Don't those
what?
have to be installed?
No.
Really? Oh man.
Click 3. I'm gonna use Conduit to run R&D. I gotta start poking.
You gotta start something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I've got Bran 1.0. I believe this is
Yeah.
the one you saw from the top of my deck.
It is.
Yeah. So it is a Bioroid Ice, which means you can lose 1 credit to break its subroutines.
1 click.
Yeah, 1 click. Did I say credit?
Yeah.
Thank you. Click. And it is. It's picture in picture should be. I'll figure. I'll
Yeah.
next Netrunner streaming day.
Yeah.
this
Now that
will
we're gonna be doing this all the
far
time.
better. Yeah. Anyway, you can spend clicks to break these subroutines, one of which gives me a free install of a piece of ice from HQ or Archives. The other 2 both end the run.
Love it. I love that they rewrote the way that the Bioroid ice works to say that the corp can't spend clicks to break the ice. There was never mechanically a reason that was impossible before, and now it's specifically on the card.
I mean, I think you can look at it 2 ways. It's funny that it says only the runner can use this ability, but also without the text, the runner can use this ability, you couldn't do that, right?
That's
Because
true.
it's my card.
Yes, that's
So
fair.
It's just the word only.
Both interpretations didn't make sense before. Anyway,
Yeah.
I am going to spend my last click to stop the first subroutine that lets you install ice.
Okay.
But I will let the run end, and I will get rid of this overclock because I'm overhand size. You're up.
You're overclocked. Mm-hmm. Okay, my mandatory draw. Oh, that's good. Okay, well, we're going to need more money. We don't have enough. So, hedge fund. We'll gain another 4 net, putting me at 13 credits.
Mm-hmm.
As my first click. This Stream Deck is kind of... This USB port has issues. There we go. And then I'm going to install some ice.
Yeah. I had a feeling that you were starting to get pretty ice dense based on the things I was seeing. I did not want to let you pick some free ice to put out right in front of me before I smacked into it.
I don't know. It seems fine if I did. Okay, I'm going to install this ice here. That cost me 1 credit because it's a layer out.
Mm-hmm.
And this ice here for 2 more credits.
I love it.
Yeah.
Expensive.
That's my turn.
Great. I get a free credit off smartware distribution. My first click is I'm going to take 3 off of telework contract.
Where did I put in the server
It's
again?
gone. Yeah, who knows?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I should use that.
My second click is...
Drew in the chat, again, from a solid 20 feet away.
Ice is good.
Ice is good, Brandon.
He's right. When he's right, he's right.
I love that you guys are watching the stream while you play Netrunner in the other room. How many times have you been flatlined by now, Drew?
Just keeps going, man. Gosh, goodness gracious me. Man, I don't love any of these options. How much money do I have? I'm starting to have money again.
Yeah, you've got money. No one could argue that you don't have money.
15. Okay, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we're going to do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to play, for second click, Red Team for 5 credits. When you install it, put 12 credits on it. When it is empty, trash it. Click to run a central server you have not run this turn. If successful, take 3 credits from it.
Oh, but you're not going to get into any of my servers, so...
Yeah, so it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, wait, that's my money.
Yeah.
That's not bank money.
It's fine.
Great.
It's fine.
Next turn... so that's click 2.
Mm-hmm.
Click 3... I am going to play Overclock to run R&D. So I get to place 5 credits on it that can be spent during the run. So I'm running R&D for my last click, for this click, for third click. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I have 1 click left. I have 5 credits to spend. I'm going to spend 2, 4, 6 to boost Cleaver. So that's 5 off of Overclock and 1 off of my own cash. And then it is 1 credit to break up to 2 barrier subroutines, which I will spend. And I will spend my last click to break the 3rd subroutine.
Okay.
So I've boosted Cleaver 3, and I've broken 2 with Cleaver and 1 with a click. I'm out of clicks.
It. Cost you everything you had.
Yep. But I do get... So I have a successful run. I take 3 credits off of Red Team.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very exciting. Hang on, make a change. There we go. Great.
There's a lot of hijinks going on with
I
these
know.
tokens.
There's money moving all over the place. It's legit. And then I did not use the click ability on Conduit, so I do not get to access extra cards. I just access 1 card.
Okay.
But I do get a virus token onto Conduit, so if I use it in the future.
Did you just win the game?
Yes.
Damn it.
I accessed, I think, 5 R&D cards, and 3 of them were agendas for 7 points.
Man, and I had 5 more points worth of agendas in my hand, which...
Oh my god.
A was scary, but B, like, I was actually reasonably optimistic about my glacier I had going
Well,
here.
you had a lot of credits.
Yeah.
So just for those keeping score, I did have Tread Lightly, which would have made it more expensive to res that ice. That was my backup plan if you were getting closer.
That's a run event? What is,
yeah, so it's a run event. During that run, the res cost of each piece of ice is increased by 3 credits. So you could not have resed everything. But you also, I had 1 fucking icebreaker, so
right.
it was not exactly like I could. The fact that I managed to see a barrier and I could break barriers and I was able to like do some money shenanigans. That said, 6 strength barrier against Cleaver, not very nice.
Not good.
I don't like that.
Well, no, after I read Cleaver, I was like, oh, okay.
Good, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask what ice you had out there? I'm just curious.
Oh yeah, not at all. In front of HQ, I just had Karuna, which can do some net damage.
Sure.
It's a sentry that can do some.
I mean,
net
I was
damage.
playing pretty fast and loose with my hand size, so that actually could have hit me pretty hard. Like I had 3 cards at the end of that game. So
yeah, luckily it says, and this is I think a good design for an ice. Due to net damage, the runner may jack out, and
So
then due
you
to
don't
net damage.
necessarily
So if you have 4 cards in
4.
hand and want to get in, you can.
Yeah.
But you're not going to die if you have less than 4 in hand.
They've solved a lot of design problems, I think, with this. You can feel the years of experience of like what sucks, what's unpleasant to see.
Yeah, which is interesting because it's not the same designers.
Yeah,
right? Like it is new people who have come in and designed
Well, and I think part of it is that
they've successfully learned a lot of lessons.
Yeah, exactly. So, and what do you have over here? Show me the stack.
Were
those all actual upgrades?
These okay. So here we'll do ice first. We had a white space here. It's a code gate that taxes you a bunch of money.
Yep.
And then we had another brand 1.0. Yeah, that I just laid these out here, and that's when I was like, okay, this is a server I'm gonna be putting my 4.2s and my 5.3s.
Yeah. This is like
then didn't get
your
there
actual server.
because you plucked the last points off R&D. But anyway, and a diviner, which has I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards of the system gateway stuff. Do 1 net damage, and then if that net damage trashes a card with a printed cost that is odd, end the run.
I love it.
I love that design.
That's a good tweak on the side game stuff, right?
Kinda,
Where it's like a little bit of a randomizer, but if
Yeah.
you know what's in their hand, you can take advantage of it.
And once it's rezzed, if the runner knows that they have all even cards in their hand,
It's not a
they
big
can just
deal.
take 1 net damage to run through it.
Yeah.
It's super good
That's
design.
fine. And I mean,
I
2
like
credits
that a
to
lot.
res. You like cheap ice that does stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Good stuff.
And then the upgrades I had were this Amaze Amusements. I think you saw this from my hand, or maybe not.
I did.
Okay. Yeah. If you steal an agenda, basically, it tags you twice. It came down too late. You already had 5 points worth of agendas.
Yeah.
At which point?
I had a good couple of turns there that really started me off strong to be able to slow play and not have to risk stuff like tags or net damage.
Yeah, and then I had this was a real thing. That Managarm Skunk Works, and this was the original card that was there. When the runner approaches the server end of the run, unless they either spend 2 clicks or pay 5 credits.
Nice.
Which
actually would have been.
trash.
I mean,
yeah.
I was very economy light, even with all of these economy cards hitting the table. I still never had more than I think 12 credits, and I was spending a lot of them to try to do things. So that would have stopped me.
And this was just this last card was just an econ asset, which I never really needed to res. I had money.
Yeah, you had so much money. If you'd started running out, then maybe. But
yeah, it was not a trap, Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Casey. Good stuff.
Cool. Good.
I miss
game.
Netrunner.
Me too.
This is
Netrunner's
nice.
good. Netrunner's good.
Yeah.
Even when you lose catastrophically.
I still.
Good.
Because it's so asymmetrical. My feeling is always, the other guy did a great job being a runner. Not I screwed up as a corp. Like rarely do I feel like I dropped the ball, which is the feeling I don't like when I'm doing competitive games.
Sure.
Like that's looking back on your decisions and regretting all of them. That doesn't happen too much.
Yeah.
Usually there's at least some element of they did a good job. In this case, I hope you felt like I was like keeping pressure where pressure should go, and
I think so.
I sort of earned it. Although luck sacking 5 points at the start of the game.
I mean, maybe that was pretty lucky. But,
the real thing is the
5-3
coming out before you had ice on the table.
Yeah,
because that's one that's like, yes, it's a bummer to lose, but getting free ice is good.
And getting no ice in my mulliganed hand hurts.
That's
like
true.
obviously, like sure, it didn't feel like it felt like a fine play playing 3 econ operations first turn, but I would have rather gotten some ice
at least
down.
one piece so that you knew where I was looking, right?
Right.
It's no good to have no ice out and be like, are they going to hit R&D or HQ, or can I set up a server? The answer is none of them. I have no idea what's going to happen. I have no control whatsoever.
Yeah. So that was a rough mulligan. Obviously, the ice eventually came, but kind of too late, at least before you. Not before you got all those points out of R&D. You got so many cards out of R&D.
I did. I was
ultimately. I can't be mad that you got
yeah,
7 points worth.
Yeah. That's the nature of R&D. That's where you keep all your secrets, and I'm gonna get them out of you, Brandon. There's nothing you can do about it. Well, thank you for losing graciously. I enjoyed that. It was good.
Me too. I think we'll probably rotate out.
Yeah, let's swap some people in.
Some other people will play. So we'll do like a little bit. Be right back, and it will not be an hour long this time.
Yeah, I think they're like right there. Let's just go get them.
Yeah, we'll just go get them, and so stay tuned. We'll keep streaming some more Netrunner. See you then.